say good evening to my general public. I know you listening. Tune in to leave you informed on how to get dividends. You politicking with the say you politicking with Permiss. Authentic originators, others are counterfeit.
410-41-1010, 410-41-1010 outside of the area, 877-704-1010, 877-704-1010. Stream live, WOLBbaltimore.com, WOLBbaltimore.com.
Okay, there were a number of issues that I've heard, and there was a mass internet blitz of people giving their comments, their opinions. Let me name off a few of these, and I'm gonna let each of you go in on the what I'm about to go into. Okay. There were issues with unfairness of the awards. Number one being the voting procedures. Okay, there was speculation and hearsay about the voting procedures and nomination procedures not being clear. Number two, there was also speculation and hearsay from various people about winning. People that won, it was politics and in the decision making of those that won. Maybe it was click based. And number three, some people were not really impressed per se with the production quality of the show. That being the DMV Awards, they felt like it could have been better than what it was. Going on each point about what I talked about, Shaka, would you like to go first on that?
Actually, I wouldn't, but I will.
Okay. Well, you
I got it.
Okay. Well, how about this?
All days in the building.
Okay.
I got
Well,
it.
how about this? Hold your thought and let Dre go ahead and address those.
First of all, I agree with 60%. Now, it was not transparent as far as I felt. So, about 8-9 months ago, I reached out to the power players in the region to find out what we can do to fix the issue. So I listened to everything, and actually, all the suggestions have been made and have been implemented into this year's awards to correct the transparency of the situation. So that's why we got it's online, which is 30% of the vote. That's great. So you go, 40% of the vote, I'm sorry. So you can go to www.2011dmvawards.com and you can vote online. Now you can text the vote. We're on our 2011 space age. So you can text the vote. You text the keyword DMV, the 313131. But to learn the category you're supposed to be in, you can go online to www.2011dmv Awards, find your current category. You can click category, and in your corresponding category is what you use to text with. Then we got the power player vote. So we reached out to Baltimore, personally reached out to Baltimore. I had my phone calls and my conversations with the host, yours truly, Singleton Newman, and Permiss. I reached out, and that's how we here today with Shaka Pitts. So now the power players have their input. So there's nobody forgotten in how this is going to play about. Now, as far as the winning, I agree also. It was politics. When I looked at the winners, I was like surprised, just like y'all was, because I didn't know. I took myself out of that process. All I want to be responsible for was the marketing and promotion of the situation, because in the DMV, I know personally over 5,000 MCs. So I didn't want it to be, I'm the cause of you not winning this award. But what I found out, everybody else had their own personal situation with it, so we got to correct that. So we're going to move them over to the side a little bit. So we're going to make this more transparent. Now, the winners this year, I chose about a panel of 15. It's going to be filmed by Cool Kids Forever, shameless plug. We're going to sit down at the office, and we're going to do it like they do it on MTV. We're going to have a board, and we're going to debate why this person should win this award. And we're going to put the film out there. YouTube it, Vimeo, whatever you want to do, every blog site near you. Shout out to www.dmvtmz.com. It will be there first. Shameless plug as well. But as far as the production of it was, sometimes the production was off a little bit due to the power struggles or due to what it was. But to this day, we do not have a major sponsor to the event. Everything is carried out of pocket. Grassroots. Strictly out of pocket. No love, no loss. So we got to make this happen. And being in the 5th year, I think we've came a long way. The venue have changed. We're going to the High Crystal City this year. We got out of the Hampton Conference Center. So we're going to make it real sexy. The website I designed myself. Once again, www.2011dmvawards.com. Go to the site. That's how you see all past awards photos. You see past awards videos from 07 all the way to 010. It's located there. The process is located there. The categories are located there. Sponsorship opportunities are located there. Our sponsors and the logos are located there. So you can find a lot of information that's online. So that's been we've done a lot to
correct these problems,
to elevate the situation and to make it the official Grammy, BT awards in this area. Because the way I look at it, you have small award shows that's recognizing, but this is the biggest and the largest award show that we have in this region right now.
Okay. Shaka pick rebuttal.
Well, not really a rebuttal, because he said some things that I actually needed to hear, to be honest. Okay. Part of the reason that I haven't been involved or even gave a rat's nasty about the DMV Awards is because of the issues, the blatant shystiness that was going on with the actual process, and it was pretty much blatant for me that something wasn't right, and I didn't want to be a part of it. I didn't want my name attached with it. I wouldn't use my radio show as a vehicle for or against it. Either way, if it was going to succeed or fail, it was going to do it on its own merit, one way or another. And I stood back because I needed to see that it doesn't need a watchdog, because if there needs to be a Shaka Pitts or whoever of that nature watching, or just whatever on that nature, that's ridiculous. That's garbage. That means there's something not right and that I don't want to be a part of in the beginning. So going back to what Dre was saying about last year about Baltimore being in the building, Baltimore's been there from the door. I remember the first year out there was people like Shelby Raw, even people like Youngstar. And was this? The Bully and them.
Will Star sang that year.
Will Star. So it was, that was the first year. And the second year when I got involved in things of that nature, it's more than the voting process. The voting process was bad because you had people like B Fly, who being nominated as the best poetry, best spoken word, or not nominated. She won. She won, which and that's bananas. That's like Shaka Pitts the best drummer. So that's it made no sense. It didn't make any sense at all. So it was blatant errors and blatant travesties that was there, and that's the voting process. Even showing up in the building, the vibe was disrespectful to Baltimore. It's like the host number one was DC host. Every year that I went there, except when they had Little Mo in, who I don't count as Baltimore. She may be Maryland, or when she was up here working, but she's, but there was no Baltimore representation, and I'm gonna keep it 100 in the power faction of it, in the actual core of it. There was no Baltimore presence at all.
But we did reach out.
No, you reached out, but even still, I'm not, to keep it 100, not with all narcissism aside, I'm Shaka Pitts. I know what part I played in the Baltimore artistic community,
right?
And I know what part I played in helping Baltimore get to the DMV Awards that I was at. So I'm standing out there. You have two rows. You have VIP or whatever, people who just came off the carpet, and then you have the other line with people with paying money with tickets. And I'm standing out there for like 30 minutes, and like the third person in the VIP line waiting to get in, and they ushering all these people in trying to guap up and get the money, and it's blatant like, wow, this kind of disrespectful.
First of all, that's a narcissist. That's his
but no, it's not just me.
I understand.
Hold on, I'm not finished. I'm not finished.
It may be just, I'm Dre all day.
I'm not finished.
I respect.
I'm not finished because it's more than that. Because it's not just me. I was one of the dignitaries there. It wasn't just me. It was Shinyer went through it. Sonny Brown is going through it, and these are people who have been integral in getting Baltimore down there. So even getting in there, the hosts are talking about DC in the building. DC, this is why we got the live as X, Y, and Z. And
what year was that?
That was Rico and Heat.
What year was that?
That was Rico
09?
and Heat. That was Rico and Heat. The last one I was at.
Rico and Heat was 09. We had 2011.
And like I said, bro, I didn't come I didn't go last year, right. And I'm not aware of this year because and I want to use words stronger than that I want to use, but because of the garbage that's been going on. So that's why I haven't been
like I say, we have fixed your issues.
Good, that's great.
Fixed all the issues that you may have, you have fixed. I was like real intricate. I'm like boxing out all the BS. Like, yo, this is how it's going to go down. All of your personal issues or who you have or who you're affiliated with is no longer in place. Now, me personally, as Dre all day in the paint, representing the DMV, I never cared about who hot or who's not. Everybody can tell you that. I'm built on the movement. I played for the movement, push the movement, create the region. That was my dream. That is my function. Now, I don't take nothing personal. Like when we come, I did shows in Baltimore one year. Went to the Black Hole, Boss Man, Mully Man. Everybody was there. It was crazy. It was a great event. So all your personal issues that you may have from previous years, I want you to take those, and I want you to put those to the side. Because I'm a brother who looks at things as the cup half full. I don't look at the negative. And that's why I suggested the Permiss, let's me and Shaka go head to head. Because I'm like an elephant and you've been like a thorn in my side from the Baltimore. Even though Baltimore was well represented last year, to the tilt, performances-wise, presenter-wise, and crowd-wise, Baltimore was well represented. So, and now this year, we don't even have a Baltimore award. Last year, it was strictly about Baltimore to make up for all the BS that happened to Baltimore over the previous years. So last year was all types of Baltimore awards. But this year it's not. This year it's Maryland. It's about, I'm going to say it like I'm from D.C., it's about Maryland. So that includes Baltimore and Maryland. That includes Landover, New Carrollton, Annapolis. It includes all of those places in Maryland. So now it's Maryland category for best rappers will be the most contentious category of them all this year because of that.
The DMV, D.C., Maryland, and Virginia is a wide region. A lot of hip-hop artists, a lot of artists to be recognized. One of the things that I find that was found is that artists are being recycled in the voting process. Do you guys, are there committees set up in each area of the state in D.C., Maryland, and Virginia to vote? Are there going to be committees set up?
Yes, they are. They are. It's already in place. Not only, I mean, like I say, the online vote, the text to vote, but the power player vote is so important as well because in the power players, like I say, it's over 10 people that I know of, and Singleton may can contest for more people that she may have reached out to, but I personally reached out to, including Sonny Brown, about the process and about you are a power player so we can know who are the people that's representing your region. Because I'm not in Baltimore. I'm in D.C. So when I come to Baltimore, it's for special events or some go-go. So, you know what I'm saying? We have reached out, Annapolis, Richmond, shout out to the Mid-East Boston and the whole Mid-East from VA. My man, what's his name? Two-Face the Wild Boy. We've reached out. DJ Heat, Easy Street. We've reached out. Dre the Mayor, 368 Music Group. Old Boy from Studio 43. We've reached out. Shaka Piss, I reached out to Permiss. I said, I need Shaka Piss number. I want to talk to Shaka. But Permiss came up with, you know, part of coming up with this idea so we can personally go one-on-one.
Go ahead, Shaka. Okay. All right. Not a problem.
Now, you've already touched on some things that that are going to be different about this year. Elaborate a little bit more about how powerful this year's award is going to be. How it's going to be a little bit more different. Just give a little bit more detail.
It's different because every aspect of the awards has been elevated from previous years to now. Every aspect, venue, website, process. Even we got 43 categories. 43.
How are you going to fit all of that in a show?
That's all about production right there. We will fit it all in. Everybody will not be able to like
so you have to attend to see.
Yeah, you have to come and see. Like, it's going to be a spectacular event. I already got some I'm not going to release who they are just yet because it's not time for that promotion to go out. But we have some very special guests, some very special guest presenters, some performers. It's going to be out of this world. The sound is better.
That's important.
The sound is better. Okay. Shout out to Bobby. The sound is much, much better.
Okay.
High Crystal City, when you get a table, you get the hotel, everything is involved.
So everything is just going to be way above what
way above. Even the red carpet. I remember at the Hampton Conference Center, and we at the back, and the red carpet, and it's in the back, and we all bottleneck at the red carpet. Forget that. It's out of the question now. We're going to have one floor dedicated just for red carpet, and you won't even be on the same floor that you was with when, you know, inside the ballroom.
Okay, great.
410-481-1010, 410-481-1010 outside of the area, 877-704-1010, 877-704-1010. Stream live, WOLBbaltimore.com, WOLBbaltimore.com. Shaka Pitts.
My question is the advocate for the Baltimore artistic community. My concern is also it's business also. It's also business. So if we went in, so basically. Hold on. As far as like we went in before it's a done deal. So when magazines and advertisement spots are available, or even becoming involved in whatever the process is earlier, we want to know before it's a done deal, before there's magazines being slid across the table with all types of Lower Maryland and DC businesses and entities plastered in there. We went in.
8 months ago, I started the process. Almost maybe 9. Singleton, Newman can contest, Permiss can contest, because I called and I reached out. So you're the last man on the totem pole, which is the most important man that holds up the whole movement. So that's great for Baltimore. So you will know if y'all want to be in the programs, if y'all want to be sponsors of the situation. You know, the radio world can't see, but on his desk is all the process. Before I leave, he's going to get my personal phone number where he can call me anything he wants. It's done. You want logos on the promotion? It's done. Without question. Shout out to Create DC, createdc.com, we do all our promotional material at. So we go in, Shaka pitch, you got whatever you want to do with the Fight Club or the Spitz McCain, whatever. It's done. It's nothing.
Great. Now here's a question for the both of you. Within the past 12 months, and even in 12 months of the scene progressing, within a year, how has the attitude of the DMV artistic community changed? Are we getting closer to success, or are we regressing? Are we hustling backwards? What is your opinion on that?
Well, I see all progression. Now, like I said, once again, I see the glass half full. I see more videos on MTV Jams, more videos online, and in quality. Quality. What's it? All Baltimore?
All be more
Hey, yo, quality. I'm seeing quality work. I'm seeing quality packaging. I'm seeing better performances. I'm seeing followings and crowds come out. That's what I see. I see better promotion all the way around the board.
Shaka?
Well, I agree for the most part. Also, that if you're not getting love right now, whether it's locally or regionally, it's probably your fault.
Yep.
Right now in this point of a game, but there is a lot of a mindset that needs to trickle down to the ignorant. You know what I mean? Or and trickle down, or to the unknowing, or whatever.
We need a book, DMV for Dummies.
It needs to definitely happen, because it doesn't take much for Baltimoreans not to like you.
Same thing for DC and Maryland. So that needs to be kept in mind if we're going to move progressively.
Absolutely. Let me get right to the phone lines right now. A lot of people's been waiting patiently. All right, once again, 410-481-1010. 410-481-1010 outside of the area, 877-704-1010, 877-704-1010. Let me go to line 1. Lushy Lush, welcome to Politic with Permiss.
What it do, baby? What's poppin', man? I was listening to the debate and everything. Shout out to, you doing your thing.
Thank you.
I was actually at the DMV Awards. I was actually part of the committee, and I ran the red carpet on the 2010 one. And I was over here in Dre stating that there's going to be a separate floor for the red carpet, which I think needs to happen, and also there needs to be a regulation on how many people actually walk the red carpet, because not everybody should be on that carpet. That was a lot of chaos.
True.
Being behind the scenes, I saw a lot of chaos going on, especially with tickets, with media organization,
right?
Also with, like Dr. Pitt said, people standing out for like 30 minutes.
Right.
There was nobody sitting at the front door. So if there's a lot of changes and stuff, hopefully there is. I hope there is. I mean, I think it should be, done. But on top of that, it shouldn't be 50 or 5, DMV awards done back to back. It's something that's supposed to be done annually. Every award is supposed to be done annually. And, I just really hope there is changes. But I have to, come to see it to believe it.
True.
Absolutely.
But the DMV Awards is once a year. It's the 5th annual. Every year we do one. I don't know about annual. I think that'll be a little too much. We leave those for the lesser award shows to do an annual situation. But once a year is great. You like I said, that was one of my issues last year. I hated when that red carpet. Hate's the strong word, but I did not like when the red carpet was in the back and it was a bottleneck. Now this is my problem with people walking the red carpet. A lot of cats, I think they shine, they star shine, but they may not be on that list. And that was one of my issues in previous years when you try to prevent certain people from walking the red carpet. In my eyes, you a star. We all are stars, and I want you to be, walk the red carpet like a star. You understand what I'm saying? I don't want to discriminate because you may not know who that person is, and he's trying to walk the red carpet with his mob, and they walking the red carpet 15 deep. Yes, we will eliminate some parts of that, but there are stars in this DMV industry that need to be recognized, and I do not think we should put the stiff arm out.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Thank you, Les.
Yes,
I appreciate
thank you, Les.
Baby. Thank you. All right, let me go to line 3. Line 3 saying, yeah, welcome to Politic with Permiss.
Hey, what's up, Permiss?
How you feeling?
I'm good. Delicious.
You know what? I'm gonna get you.
What's your comments, Jen?
I'm not gonna go into complaints or all that stuff. All I want to say is that Dre All Day in the Paint, he reached out to me in like October last year, or end of October, and from what I heard, he sounds sincere, and it sounds like he's making a lot of positive changes. And I'm down to be involved and see how it goes this year.
Thank you.
What he said.
October, that's beautiful.
Absolutely positive. Thank you so much, Jen. Absolutely. Let me go to line 4. Line 4, I don't see a name, but welcome to Politic with Permiss. Hey, China Doll. How's everything?
Hi, China.
How's everybody?
All right.
Great.
What's your comment?
I just called just to share some love. First of all, with Dre All Day in the Paint for including me in last year's event, and I just wanted to appreciate the fact that even though I'm in North Carolina, I hear that the DMV is making a lot of noise, and I'm just glad to be from the Baltimore area first of all, and I appreciate Shaka people like Shaka that are really stomping out the big dogs and making the noise and making sure that we get heard. And I'm just calling to give some love. I had a few minutes to work, and I'm not here for no sunshine. I just want to say some love. I love y'all. Everybody is in my prayers, and y'all be looking out.
Thank you, China.
And China Doll, just by chance to let everybody know, she was awarded Best Female R&B Artist at the DMV Awards in 2010.
And drove all the way from Baltimore with her. From North Carolina. She had her mob. She had her table. It was beautiful. It was beautiful.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, China.
Yeah. So, like I say, the slogan for this year is time to build.
Okay.
Awesome.
It's time to build. Like, we see the promotion, it's time to build. So when people have anything negative to say about the DMV Awards or anything that me or Shaka is affiliated with, come on, man. It's over for that.
Let me go to line 1. Line 1 Skills. Welcome to Politic with Permiss.
Permiss, what's good, my brother?
I'm doing well. How you doing?
Doing great.
Great.
What's up, Dre? How you feeling, Dre?
You already know. World domination, baby.
You know it. Nightmare all day. I want to give a quick shout out to Shaka, Pitt, Singleton, Newman. Everybody up there. This is like my most favorite lineup. Everybody up there is my favorite people right now. Real quick, let me do a real quick plug. People, I know y'all are tuning in. It's your boy, Young Skills. Vote for me, number 16. Break the
313131. Keyword DMV.
Oh, wow. Thank you very much, Skills.
Yeah.
We can't be mad. I like that spirit, right?
Man, real talk, man.
Yeah.
Dre, keep up the good work, dog. Keep being a voice of the DMV. We need you, Pepper and Shaka Piss. Man, you're doing monumental things. Your voice and your presence is felt throughout the whole East Coast right now, man. And Permiss, you already know. Big ups, man. Big ups. You like
beautiful,
like
man.
Second pops to me over here.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Skills. Fuquan Promotions, stand up. I see you, man.
Yeah.
Take it easy now. Have a rest of the evening. Just do great evening, people. Great evening.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that, man. Definitely.
Beautiful.
Oh, that's so
Alright,
nice.
Beautiful.
Sing. Let's go to the future. Let's do the future.
Okay, so the feature.
Future.
We are going now. Let's talk about it. March 5th, 2011 is the actual date of the DMV Awards.
Right.
And everybody will come together and celebrate each other.
Right.
That is the purpose, correct?
Yes,
Now
it is.
for the feature, where do you see the DMV going? Where do you see DC, Maryland, Virginia, all of us? Where do you see us going? What's your predictions?
At this point, I'm so happy that where we at, but I'm so proud of where we're gonna go, because everybody may not participate with each other, but we all push the same direction, and that's forward. You see what I'm saying? So when people be like, "Yeah, I don't have no unity," are you crazy? We got unity. It's there. They pushing. Baltimore's pushing. Annapolis pushing. VA's pushing. As a DMV in the whole, we're pushing. So we are forced to be reckoned with. The labels may not be giving us the big bucks anymore as for a region, but it's okay. It's some great singles going on out there. We got some hit singles. We got some great videos. I think nothing but the best is going to happen for the DMV. We the next, because we got it all. We got poetry. We got pop. We got R&B. We got hip hop. You know, I was at an open mic where the guy was on some African drums and some tap dancers were tapping, man, and that was crazy. I see people on violins and what's the steel drums. Okay. The talent in this area is unbelievable, and everybody's getting their business straight.
Shaka.
It's funny. I'm pretty much reading the same book as far as that. I actually had that wrote down. Pretty much to clean up our own yards. DC's going to do what DC's going to do. PG County and the respectable cities and PG's going to do what they're going to do. Baltimore's going to do what we have to do. If we just do what we have to do and do it well, is a region that's the look is going to be what it is automatically. You feel me? So I'm not into reinventing the wheel or whatever. Just do what we do. Just put out quality product, regardless what that is, whether it be music, whether it be graphics, or whatever you do. Make sure it can stand on its own outside of the region as well as inside the region. If you can do that, then boom, we're good.
Yeah. One of the things, Shaq and Dre, and everybody, of course, our out-of-state listeners, you guys put premiere, primetime, underground shows together. Dre, I've been to many of your shows at the Legend, going forward. You know what I mean? Yeah.
You brought the Legend.
Yeah, I brought the Legend. You know what I mean?
You don't even need a birth certificate.
Absolutely. Shaka, I mean, we go back as far as the Turntable Club. You know what I mean? So you guys pretty much see premier talent at its finest. Now, I'm gonna break this down even deeper. You have your underground artists that are radio friendly, get radio love. And then you have your artists that do not get radio love but are still at that same stature. What do you think is the reason why they're not getting recognized? Let's say, for example,
we only got 19 minutes, please.
No, but see,
give your top 3 points.
But see, here's the thing: is that I can't get you guys in the room like this ever. So let's say, for example, if you have an artist such as in DC, you have Tabby, or you have Don Juan, Baltimore's Boss Man, it's Smully. But the artists on the underground level are not getting that. What do you think? Why do you think that is?
Actually, they are on a level that they're getting it on. It's about your team and your circle of influence is the issue. When you look at a Tabby or a Boss Man or a Don Juan, they have a team of individuals around them that do not want to be rappers. They want to be who they are. If that's your videographer, if that's your DJ, that's what they want to do. And they bigging you up and building you up. You see, a lot of these artists that may be on the C level, they don't have a team. And the biggest issue is disposable income to invest in your marketing promotion right now. If we get every artist with a small budget, we're going to say $30,000. We get every artist with a $30,000 budget and invest into their marketing and promotion, and you see the level of what's going to happen to the DMV. We're going to rival. Matter of fact, we will go over top of Atlanta. I'm going that hard. So we will go over top of Atlanta as the premier place to look for the music, because right now all the music is coming from South. But we got some great hits here that people are paying attention to, and as long as we have this love amongst each other, you'll see. C, D, E, B, whatever rapper you may have, down to the Rose's Dream open mic on Monday nights, everybody's gonna get their shine.
My issue is you shouldn't need money to get radio airplay, so you shouldn't need any type
of. That's a different debate.
No, it's not, because the question was why some of these guys not on the radio and things of that nature. Yeah. All right, so a budget means jack bone when it comes to, in my opinion, should mean jack. It should be about the quality of the product and meaning it doesn't sound good and do the people want it also, because I do understand that radio needs to have a demand. So I'm not mad at that. So a lot of things I want to get into, I'm not going to get into because we are on radio.
Yeah.
So I'm not that.
We got to be a little bit more political. That's why I ain't even touch that issue. I'll let that alone.
But what I will say is a lot of that does have, as far as the getting the looks from out of state or whatever, needs to happen here. Like we can't. How am I going to go? How do I expect an Atlanta station to bump my joint or whatever? And it's hard for me to get that done here locally.
Right.
And if the quality is, I remember back in the day. All of this, people were saying, well, you can't get on because the quality. Well, the quality is good. Well, you can't get on because packaging. Well, for whatever that means, I don't know what that means. Packaging.
We
when
both
it comes
been
to
to the
radio.
same meetings.
But right, so all of those excuses have been taken away, and now you have people like Big Up the Cartel, K's Up, KKK. You got people like that with strong movements here in Baltimore. CD is a great CD, great listen. He has movements. He's packed Bourbon Street out or whatever. So, but he's not on the same level as a whoever. I mean, part of the radio stations, or part of the people who listen to mainstream radio, is maybe a boss man or whatever per them. But he's definitely on a level where he gets respected by the community and whatever. So the question is, if we could really talk about that, why is that? But we can't talk about that. But that is out there for y'all to chew on.
Yeah. Okay. The radio stations, it is what it is with that, man. I don't want us to as a region to have our hand out. We must go into the situation in a position of power. Keep your hands in your pockets and you do what you got to do, and they will come find you. You understand? If you want to schedule your music meeting and you want to go through the spiel, me and Shaka both sat through countless music meetings, and we understand the B, the A, B, C stack. We understand that, but we don't have to have our hand out. Let's start from a position of power, a position of love, and we can grow from there.
Go ahead, Shaka.
Real quick, and just for the record, artists out there, I'm gonna just drop this real quick. You don't need to go the standard route. I mean, this is 011.
Yep.
There's a lot of ways you can go. So it's about options. Whether you're doing commercials, jingles, the opening show for a circus. I don't care. You know what I mean? Utilize your talent, your God-given talents to eat. And it's not just about the record deal or radio here in Baltimore, like Dre said, or radio here in the States. There is other markets across this whole world. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. So
Time to go pop, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get this money.
Your network is your net worth.
Absolutely, guys.
I just wanted to actually just say thank both of you for coming. But in addition to just that, to piggyback off of what you said, there's more than one way to do it. What do you guys have coming up that you feel is going to be like one of the biggest events of this month or in the springtime? So talk about what you guys both personally have in the pot aside from the DMV Awards that's coming up in March. Shaka?
Well, this Sunday, actually, the 23rd, I have an event called Blood on the Shoes going down at the Five Seasons Club, 830 North Guilford in Baltimore. That's going to be probably the biggest battle that's going down in Maryland in a long time, if not ever. We have Tay Rock versus PG Skillet. They're fighting for money. We're not going to disclose the money, of course, on air, but it will pay a bill or two. Trust and believe, it'll pay a bill or two. So they're fighting for money, and we're actually involving 6 different battle leagues across the country and the East Coast and the country in this event. We have URL, which is the ultimate rap league. We have Grind Time Now. We have Pit Fight Battle Leagues, Baltimore Battles, Headhunters. TV down in Norfolk, Virginia, Cave TV out of Hartford County in Maryland. So we're using all of the resources that we have to eat. So battling is a craft of MC. So why not? If you want to do that, we're making it so that that's a viable outlet also. So that's what I have coming up. I'm using the battles to really bridge the gap. We're traveling all across the East Coast, upstate New York. So. Battling is where it's at for me right now. Spitters Club is, and Spitters Club does, and so
Dre all day, man. Each and every Monday, we had the Rose's Dream open mic. Welcome to the Turret Dome, 1370 8th Street, Northeast DC. Sign up starts at 9 o'clock. On the 29th, we at the 12 Lounge. We got Back to the Basics show at the 12 Lounge. If you want to get on, you can holler at me. We got the Anti Club. Shout out to Real J Mills. That's going down at the Loft. That's going to be beautiful. Dre All Day does a cookout every year, so y'all look out for that. It's the 15th annual. Don't forget WW 2011 DMVAwards.com. That's how you find all the information for the award show. www.dmv 2011 DMV Awards. Also check out the other website. DMVTMZ.com, #1 website in the DMV. I say so. You can go to 5 sites, but go to mine. It's gonna have all what you've seen on all 5 sites. Don't forget about tickets on sale now at all DTLR locations.
Dre put his commercial voice on.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
Somebody, he put his radio voice on. He had built-in compression and everything. But real quick, also, I want to say my event, the Blood on the Shoes event, is going down 2 o'clock to 7 o'clock, afternoon to evening on Sunday, and I have an open mic first and third Monday of every month at 5 Seasons as well.
Yeah.
8:30 at night. So I'm good.
Okay, I'm gonna say this. Last year, of course, I witnessed. I think what it was a lot of confusion because people didn't know exactly what was going on. Of course, the internet plays a very intricate role in misconstruing comments and
shout out to Twitterville
and everything like that. I do believe that we hit common ground today, and we hit a understanding on all aspects to make this a monster of a movement between Baltimore, understanding, of course, the proper voting process, etc., to get on board. Absolutely.